If I won the lottery tomorrow, I didn't have to work again, I'd paint. I'd just keep painting. I think people really need it. It's not a priority, but when it's lacking in people's lives, I think that it makes their lives less. There are some people who come and look at my work, who collect art, and you can really see the joy in their lives in collecting it. And for them, they get this a pleasure that kind of mirrors my pleasure in producing it. They have that kind of pleasure in collecting it, and I think that if you took that away from them, their lives would be very decreased. It's like second nature. I started out at the kitchen table with colored pencils, and I've been doing art ever since. It's therapeutic, it's exciting. I do it. If I won the lottery tomorrow, I didn't have to work again, I'd paint. I'd just keep painting. So it's really hard to say, but it's just instinctive, it's just part of me. I enjoy being in the studio. I like to be able to set the scene up in front of me, so still life is very attractive in that respect. I like taking ordinary objects and creating a story with them. It's that idea of you don't have to spend a lot of money to enjoy things. You can take very simple everyday objects that everybody takes for granted, and just by putting them together, like a child would put things together and use their imagination. It's a way to enter an imaginary world almost. It's when I'm all alone in the studio, maybe late at night when everybody else is sleeping, and I've got the music going and I'm working on a painting that it's just everything's going right. And you really know when that's happening. And at the end of the evening, you switch the light off to go to bed and you leave, but you have to come back in the studio and I flick the switch on and take one last look at the painting, because I have to just check, is it exciting as I thought it was? And that's a big part of it's an adrenaline rush, It's like a drug, that gotta have it. When I was at the kitchen table, I grew up with no TV, and my father liked puzzles and word games and things, and so we would sit at the kitchen table and play games, and he started me out with a set of colored pencils and a notepad, and my grandfather was a watercolorist. He liked to do that in his spare time, and so it just seemed the thing to do, and I really enjoyed it. I can remember getting my first set of oil paints and setting up in my bedroom, and to this day the smell of oil paints and mineral spirits reminds me of my childhood in that bedroom painting with my easel set up. Dreams of being a painter.